We've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. We'll be posing some of life's most important questions. Your answers will be paired off in a no-holds-barred tournament. And your votes will determine which answers advance in the bracket. As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is bracketeering. I'm sending the topic of our first bracket to your devices now. Best name for a new yoga pose. Namaste. Type in the answer you think has the best chance of winning and hit send. If your answer wins the entire bracket, you'll be rolling in moolah. We've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. This is bracketeering. I'm sending the topic of our first bracket to your devices now. Breakfast cereal that most deserves to be the only cereal people are ever allowed to eat by law. I'm getting my milk ready. Type in the best answer you can think of and hit send. If your answer wins the entire bracket, you'll be rolling in cash. Time's running out. Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to sidle up to the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you'll earn some sweet, sweet moolah. Oh, and don't forget, if you don't think your own answer has a chance of victory, you can still grab some cash by predicting the correct winner. Time's running out. The predictions are in. Let's dive into our first bracket. Oh boy. Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to win. But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote. This might be a photo finish. Breakfast beatdown. Cha-ching for any prediction winners. Next up, only one can come out on top. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Clear winner there. Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket. A real tug of war. Tasty and nutritious. Looks like this one was obvious. And now our last two contenders face off. Ran away with that one. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. You've got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is going to win. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. There is no love lost between these two. Dominating win. We're just one match away from our finals. Potential winner starts to emerge. Kid tested, mother approved. And now we finally decide what is the breakfast cereal that will be the only one people will ever be allowed to eat from this moment forward. An early favorite emerges. This one's looking over. We have our first winner. That was one hell of a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out. It's time for the blind bracket. We start with just the category. Name an activity people probably did a lot in the olden times. Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after the answers are all in. Let's see what this bracket is really about. The activity most likely to make a huge hipster comeback. Let's get artisanal! Time to get in those predictions. The predictions are in. Up first, former teammates, will these two answers be able to stay focused on the matchup? No one thought it would be this close. Just running out the clock now. That had more dangerous swings than an abandoned playground. Next up, this matchup was bound to happen. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Big win, Daddy likes. Looks like everyone got this one wrong. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference. Oh, it doesn't get more contentious than this. This one, decisive victory. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. This one seems like it's over before it's done. No contest. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. This is why we do this, folks. Just running out the clock now. Grandma likes! Our winner moves on to the final, but let's find out what they'll face off against. Two titans squaring off. An upset in the making. Will we see a final push? Back and forth they went. And now the final face-off. What is the most likely to make a hipster comeback? Out of the gate with a big lead. This one's looking over. That's how you do it. Let's check out that scoreboard. And now, for the bracket you've all been waiting for, the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Let's start with a category. Name any animal. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out. Let's see what we're dealing with. Animal you'd most want to trap your worst enemy in a small room with. Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. The predictions are in. It's go time. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Sizzle, sizzle, boom! Moving on to our next matchup. The struggle is real. Whamma bamma slamma! Why don't we see what's going on the other side of the bracket? Just running out the clock now. That was ugly. Money if you guessed it. And now our last two contenders face off. The lead keeps changing hands. This one's looking over. Ghost! Time for a title change. Best stuffed animal for a baby's crib. Get those predictions in now. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. Talk about a rivalry. These two competitors have been at each other's necks all week. I am on the edge of my seat. Just running out the clock now. Cronkety crank. The finals are just a win away from these next two answers. I can't believe I'm seeing this. It's really going back and forth. We're in the home stretch. No added salt. One more change. Best animal for a Bond villain to stroke. I hope your answers still make sense. And now the definitive matchup. We have a winner. Let's see who won it all.